So have another purple berry tequila.
Affiliates in training and ethically gray consultants who labor with committing to a side.
She clearly has to be able to be leveled up. Both of them. Okay. Camouflage where I hide, or do I just get some self-repairing damage? I think I like that. I'm gonna take that. Fuck it. Fuck it. Too late. Don't matter. And this improves the rest of her abilities. Depending on which grab she has. If she has the Crabble grab, she now drops a canister of healing mist. If she has the Crabble. Her first shot with her ability now leaves a pool of plasma that deals damage to enemies. Both of these are ass. And there's highest potential Bowmass weaponry. And there's crafts like custom primer for your equipment into your hand and using the applies a buff for a long duration. While this buff is active, kills caused by the party heal you for a small amount. Interesting.
And this month's winner of Auntie's Jingle Contest TM is Factory in third class.
So I'm not even supposed to be here. Where's
Who submitted the following
the spaceship? Yeah. Hello, Zion playing. Shout out to Zion.
Our way to central control forthwith.
I guess that was his way of telling me he wanted to slide. Hello. Can you hear me good? Hold on. I fucked up.
What does this sound like? What does it sound like? Like a demon?
Okay, what does it sound like? What does it sound like? Do I sound like a girl or do I sound like somebody trying to get off? Damn. Is that like what you mean? A stud? Is that good or I just don't need to use this bitch? So but can you tell I'm using a different thing though? Like can you tell it's like I'm masking it? Or is it like very good to the point where it sounds like I'm so it don't sound like I have like a something like it don't sound engineered, that's pretty much what I'm saying. Okay. So this is a stud, pretty much is what you're saying. Okay, I'm just trying to get a gauge.
What does it sound like? What is the 360 mobile? It's supposed to be a robot. A robotic. But like what is the purpose of it? Do it sound like robotic? Okay, so no. What about this one? You said what? Oh my god. Okay, so just don't use this one. Unless I'm going to articulate all the point.
So what about this? Kendrick Lamar. It says it's supposed to be a baby. Is it? What the fuck? Okay, so I have 3 this usable. This is one more.
What does this sound like? Like, is it it's supposed to be elder, like an old person, I guess? Appreciate the last. You said it does not? But, so you said this is like jolly nigga? You said this whole giving Santa Claus?
No, not Santa Claus.
Okay. So, one, we don't like this. You said you didn't like this. You said this one was scary earlier. I just switched this now. You told me the first this one was scary. Get it off. So you like this one. But why is it scary? So when you're hearing it now, what are you hearing? It's like a scary, deep voice. So I put this on in the game, I'll scare somebody. Yeah, so if I'm running around looting, I put this on, nigga, I'm like, hell no. Okay, yeah.
And this one, you said that sounds sweet. You like this one?
This is robotic, you said 360 Mafia. I can't recall this one.
This is cool.
And then this is the one that you say you like. Alright.
One more or a couple more. Has my voice gone in a different note or octave, or is this not noticeable at all?
It's not noticeable.
Like I'm hitting a button and it's supposed to now sound in D. I'm in a D T key.
I hear a little.
I'm in A. I'm just switching between the different tones and seeing if I'm pushing this button, are you able to tell the difference, or is this shit just nothing? Still going. So no.
I heard that octave drop, but it still sounds like your voice is not changing. It's just, yeah.
My voice isn't changing. It's just maybe I wonder if I mix the two
Like
though.
when you play an instrument,
I wonder if I mix the two, would it make a? If I, oh no, you can mix it. Okay, you saying what now?
it's like when you play an instrument and you're trying to find the right pitch, flat or sharp.
Where it's trying to like help me get to where I need to go type shit. Okay. Thank you for your service. I might say you sound like a stud. You gotta pull your mic up too. That motherfucker don't work from a distance. I'm curious to see if I'm able to hit it. How the fuck do I get down? Thoughts? Oh shit!
Help me end this fight on my feet.
Well, I can't pick you up, so.
Back in business.
I am primed to punish.
The task of solving the universal equation.
So ends this missive.
And now, additional data and/or music determined to facilitate cognition. And now, a song from a composer predicted to have 3 well-liked melodies and become allergic to water this year.
This facility prevents Praetor's lightning from laying waste to all around it. At least
there. Approach the gate and identify yourself if you're looking for access. Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless lightning in near equal measure. Is that so? Amusingly enough, I'm inclined to believe you, which means you might be just the help Exemplar Simon's been waiting for. The grounding station was built to help manage and offset the lightning that illuminates the sky and scorches the ground without pause or penance. They also used the station for a number of experiments that they ultimately lacked the capacity to complete. But suffice it to say, we far exceeded those limitations. Nevertheless, the Exemplar is in need of help to complete his research, and our small squad lacks the manpower to provide it. But you might be the universal variable we've been waiting for. He is in the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset and is stuck in its raised position. There is a trail that leads to the top. Just mind the jump onto the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or obviously shedding lightning on your way there. And given the situation we find ourselves in, I'll be leaving the gate charged unless you're ready to pass through it. Just approach, and I'll power it down for you. I can open it for you.
What the fuck is that?
Tuned your receiver to Grand Plan Wireless. We verify before we amplify.
You too can reach the pinnacle of refreshment with Omega Point Tea. Available in single caffeinated version. Taste this transcendent can only be
turret's just
formulated
been
by the order
offline
of the
again.
Ascendant.
We need to get them back up.
Every minute calculation brings us closer to solving the universal equation. Avid followers of our predictive playlists are already aware of which song follows. Interested in receiving our weekly collection of mathematical clues? Visit your local predictory.
Generating primes, techniques, and uses. Good day and welcome again to Advanced Abstract Algebraics, Section 4, Session 43. Please continue to enjoy the background music. music, which I have selected today based on its arithmetic-based harmonic progressions. My name is Edmund Vandersmark, and I am the senior tenured laureate of the Tertiary Adjunct School of Mnemonistics for the Order of the Ascendant. Today's lecture will focus on the generation of prime numbers, techniques, and uses thereof. I know. Prime numbers? Why so simplistic? Well, consider this a basic refresher course in remedial mnemonistics for those new to the order. I will start by explaining what a prime number is, despite the fact that you should have learned that definition decades while still in diapers. But no matter. I have been called many things, and repetitious is one of them. I've also been called redundant several times, and once I was called reiterative, if you can believe that. So, prime numbers. What are they? The simplest definition is this. Given the set of natural numbers greater than 1, let's call that set n2, then a prime is any number in the set n2 that is not itself a product of two other numbers in the set n2. A simple definition. Elegant, even uplifting, almost ascendant, you could say, but not redundant. Side note, I am frequently asked, why isn't 1 a prime number since nothing can divide
No,
it
sir.
up
No
within
UFC
itself?
this weekend.
And the answer is simple, you silly lay person. Because with such an inclusion to the definition of a prime number, then nothing else.
Unscrupulous interlopers intent on stealing the very bread of
Uncle
your
Dana
plate.
got the boys off this weekend.
No, nothing could be farther from the truth. Listen to your auntie. They say they offer you direction, meaning, purpose. We say that's a fancy way of stating you're their slave. They say you're part of a community. We say you're just part of the herd. At Auntie's Choice, we respect the individual. We're providers, liberators, spreading free trade and self-betterment throughout the galaxy. As the head of our corporation, I'm here to tell you personally, it's never too late to rebrand and start anew. Join us.
Where the hell am I going?
Embrace freedom. Revel in peace. Auntie's Choice.
Now, upward and onward. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Took a nigga wedding ring. He had that one in back pocket. He wasn't trying to represent on him.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impractical, got you down. Well, trust anti-chemical purge is far better than natural cures.
I am at my wit's end with that damn protectorate safe. If you can open it, whatever's inside is yours. I wash my hands of it.
Nah, well, boy, I opened that motherfucker. What the hell?
So, you're the mysterious individual that's caused such a stir across Arcadia? Well, it is my sincerest of pleasures to meet you. I am Exemplar Simon, head of research at this station. Please consider me your personal conduit to this meager, yet profound portion of the universal equation. How may I be of service?
I'm just passing through.
So you're the reason I've been alerted to recalibrations. I'd wondered why some of these systems suddenly came back online. Originally, the Protectorate designed this facility to control those grounding towers, which are the only thing keeping Praetor's ceaseless lightning from turning us all into ash. And to be sure, that is the only reason Anti or the Protectorate haven't taken this place by force. They are rightly terrified of what happens if this station goes offline. However, neglect during this conflict led to Axons shorting at 5 of the towers, causing gross misalignment. If they aren't realigned, the failures will catastrophically cascade. Prior to being driven from this facility, the Protectorate was exploring lightning-powered explosives. The concept was clearly beyond them, but I have already solved their errors. So with each tower you align, I can produce a batch of the explosives they theorized, and I would happily share them with you. That is fantastic news. I'll begin fabrication as soon as you've aligned each tower, and so I shall have the explosives ready for you upon your return. Our intrepid Pathfinder returns. Do you have the recalibration news I've been breathlessly awaiting? Sadly, there's little more I can share. They are obvious to see around this region of Praetor, but I've no good clue as to what may impede your progress at each location. We are simply too short on manpower to explore the towers ourselves, else we would nevertheless...
Our Jiffy Mail Order Division informs it is now offering the Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial macrowave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at, Pharmacon 5 is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer. Step inside and let electromagnetic waves
Come on now.
breathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism. Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial macrowave is right for you.
Our intrepid Pathfinder returns. Sad, we're simply never.
I'm far from discerning.
Complicated long
And my terms are quite straightforward. Yes, I am the uncomplicated and my rays are lower. If there's a cost you can't complete, or your hands just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loaner. And my
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a Raptidon.
Well, niggas ain't talking about shit.
You there. You came from outside the camp, didn't you? Do you have a minute to take a job? For science, of course.
Yeah, let me finish robbing y'all.
They are really quite straightforward. Yes, everybody knows that I am indeed uncomplicated. And to keep things simple, you can be sure that my race will never, no, they'll never, ever be broken.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I
I can lend you all the things you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard.
Oh shit! Who's singing? Come on, there, beat us here. Y'all gonna let her just walk up on me?
Back, or I'll... He's been looking for you, criminal. Pay what you owe, or your reckless behavior ends here. Now, just one moment. I'm simply doing my job here. Perhaps I can budge on the amount, but you need to pay something, or my supervisor will have my throat.
I don't care about none of this shit.
Please don't. Let's say we forget the fine and you just let me go. Please.
Have a good day. Fuck, like I'm doing.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Batten down your quarterly budget for an asset report. You know what deserves some visibility? Praetor, a gloomy moon that's become quite the shining star in our portfolio.
Interested in work? Or was the allure of helping to advance science and being paid for it too much to resist? I'll get right to it then. I need someone to bring me a Gorvid egg.
In product development wasted no time repurposing the facility's production lines away from the protectorate's...
Stars. I'm glad to have found someone who knows not to waste time jawing when scientific advancement is at stake. Some people just don't know the importance of biological research. I sent my assistant off to the north with a tracking device, hoping he'd lay hands on a Gorvid egg. I desperately need that egg for my research. Could you bring me one? Oh, and bring back my assistant, too, if you find him with all his pieces still stuck together. He ain't much good for assisting in research if he's all torn up. Sound reasonable?
Sure, I have,
And who needs fingerprints anyway?
Have you made any progress yet? I can barely contain my excitement.
But rest assured it was not the fault of the plant foreman or any executive.
That's unfortunate. But I'm sure he died doing what he loved, helping me do science. Here's your reward. You've certainly earned it. Now, back to my lab. I'm going to get so many papers published. Every biological researcher will know my name. There's going to be statues of me.
Okay.
Because when Auntie's Choice diversifies, we conquer. Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
You and there's no doubt. That's it. Won't keep you down and out. We say sweet success can be the best revenge. Raise your spirits high with liquid confidence. You know you're shooting to the top. You show that you cannot be stopped. So take your shot, don't blow it. Throw back a shot and throw it. Gee whiz, that's Sergi whiskey.
You watch me. Boy, shut the fuck up.
Keep your bid stack in the black, don't be a wrong leech debtor. Be the best that you would be if you were any better. 'Cause here's what's your USD.
That was a song the Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment and self-determination. Did I mention I ate a full box of Purple Berry Crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
So, that graft of yours, were you given a choice of which one to receive initially, or where it was placed?
Nope. Just signed a few papers, paid the fees, and got wheeled into surgery. Woke up with one hell of a surprise on my back. Thought a damn sprat was attacking me.
I don't believe I follow. Isn't the entire benefit of your ideology freedom?
Well, yeah, of course. I had the freedom to become a graft recipient, right? But it was an experimental program, and it fell to the scientists to decide how to proceed, so...
Can y'all shut the fuck up with all this flirting?
Spectrum makes you smile, yeah. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, 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 Spectrum Vodka.
None shall stand against us!
Your judgment has...
Recharging as fast as I can, Commander. Popping my claw.
My aftermarket parts are fried.
Table colors to resolve it down. Now Spectrum Vodka comes around. All the colors, don't overthink it. Just tip it back and drink it. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, Fizzo, you love Fizzo, Fizzo, Spectrum Vodka. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo's, Fizzo's, we love Fizzo's, Fizzo's, Spectrum Vodka. It's Fizzo's, Fizzo's, we love Fizzo's.
And now it's available in mysterious murky brown.
Fizzo.
Seriously. Let's see.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice.
Skills.
It's Auntie's Choice.
Building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Salutations, Arcadia. Auntie Cleo here with a direct message to all Protectorate subjects listening in. I'm afraid you've been fed a lot of hope about all of us at Auntie's Choice. Your so-called superiors would have you believe we're unscrupulous interlopers, intent on stealing the very bread off your plate. Tut-tut! No!
What you got eyes behind your head, don't you?
Farther from the truth. Listen to your auntie. They say they offer you direction, meaning, purpose. We say that's a fancy way of stating you're their slave. They say you're part of a community. We say you're just part of the herd. At Auntie's Choice, we respect the individual. We're providers, liberators, spreading free trade and self-betterment through... throughout the galaxy. As the head of our corporation, I'm here to tell you personally, it's never too late to rebrand and start anew. Join us, embrace freedom, revel in choice. Auntie's Choice.
And now, back to it. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up.
Taking cover!
They're all going right here.
Trouble about. Thought the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's car, but
Efficiently and in short order.
That's your word, I shall charge!
Not so long ago, on a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn drift a valve in a chemical plant bloom. Brown sludge flooded the place. The vet manager survived, but now we've got instant force low pay. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. One recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear. Auntie asked for a new stint that keeps my
What the fuck?
work all day.
Still don't have bullets in that gun. We trolling them with this shrink way, by the way. Giving a head, sometimes I ain't giving up a limb. God damn.
Listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from
Are
the
you
front
cool or
lines.
no, Pop?
Sponsored by
Central Control is open to no visitors. Turn around.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
Best turn around. Central Control isn't... Wait. Orbit around? What are you doing here? I've heard a great deal regarding your exploits within the Protectorate. And it is all that prevents me from summoning the Guard. I have strict orders to arrest you on sight.
I've no desire to slay you, but if you seek to prevent me from pursuing my duties, I will have no other choice.
I wanna alert your friends. You be giving me a concentrated space to kill them.
Luckily, she escaped in a last-minute dramatic fashion worthy of a wireless
Okay.
serial.
You! We'll overwhelm you yet! Alarm!
Oh my god. Let them do it. Fuck up. You need help already, Spurs.
Being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Oh, I'm dead.
What more could you want? A smoky sugary blend.
Fuck.
No boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-ba. At home or at work, by the pack or the case, it's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's Bubblegum Slims. Try
I think I've been walked down.
Slims today. Ba-do-ba. Ba-ya-da-ba.
You use the healer so much you become reliant. Individuals' uses are no longer as potent, but you build up tolerance for overuse. 20% health restored by the medical head. Minus for the toxic perceived from medical head. Fuck. I think I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna accept it. Fuck it. Fuck. We'll see. You just walking around? What the fuck?
Commander. Life goes sweet at the You're hurt, Commander. Steal
That's my teammate, boy. Girl. Damn! Bro, what the fuck is this?
Pertinacity you need to succeed.
Enough of that, I suppose.
Wrong place.
The Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't wanna do no cooking, all I wanna do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy can. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst, Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst. Grab a can today. Tongue to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hocks and rears to tits. Efficient meals means we make more bits. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst, Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst. Grab a can today. Extraction, pulverized bones means no tooth-cracking crunch. We gobble it.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement.
Valued underlings, your anti-Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta Fiskwich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Asta.
Give these fools a lesson in gun.
Your stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising. Next, Russell Crocker in morale management. Dress codes for reverends benefit Russ. No shoes, no smock, no hillside office with an Elysium view. Wear something nice and solvent-proof for your new role as executive drainage manager in appropriate reclamations and artificial additives.
In order to unlock the armor, you must complete an evaluation of knowledge to protect your history. All questions must be answered promptly to all. Are you ready? Yes. Very well. Question 1. What was the age of Sovereign Ripper? What the fuck?
Waste Disposal Officer Potter Flanderbilt for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of Sisty Bits bags. Now you're the assistant to the
Why
assistant.
won't he just answer these questions here?
That's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, everybody do your jobs like your CEO is watching over your shoulder. Because
Oh, it shocked me because I forgot it wrong. Damn. For 88? Okay, that was not 88.
Aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
In what ways was the original article Confederate flawed? It was too stiff line. Subjects were expected to work for monetary compensation. Ridiculous. There was no clause for succession in the event of someone's death. Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, what the fuck? Do I actually have to find this shit? Or I'm just actually picking the wrong ones? No. Okay. So central controls for clues. The classified particular stated the song passed the communication terminal notice stated that the problem is now in charge of the cricket. So what the fuck else? We gotta keep it moving. Hey y'all, I don't like all the hiding, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot, let y'all know we in this bitch, and then there you go. There's more y'all just
Smells like paint and...
I'll place my light on it.
A formal audit of the grounds.
In one shall stand against us.
Trust me when I say that it'll be your last. So leave the trouble to your plan. It's better once it's passed through her industrial plan. Wild crab. Consume at your own risk. Crab which tastes awesome. Crab which is the sandwich you want to eat.
Everybody must go.
That last selection has been scientifically proven
Don't
to
give up, y'all.
increase
Don't give up. Don't give up. A lot of bullets.
That elevator over there goes to the Supreme Arbiter's old office. I hope the technicians have kept it in working order.
But I could use something a little more upbeat right about now, like this.
Crispy and sweet, perfect for breakfast or an afternoon. Straight from the bar.
The old quarters are all been removed. I hardly recognize this place.
Hey, you all right?
I'm fine. Some errant dust has nearly found its way into my eye.
And as always, it is parasite free.
The bathroom big, goddamn. This is based on American pencils for slugging time.
To spend your hard-earned bits on these quality outdoor services. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
Hey, y'all.
Minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
What you doing now?
Right.
Oh, y'all was in there somewhere at church? Oh, shit.
By the Herschel sisters.
Force rockets. Force rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your launch today. When you miss the call for chow, but you want to eat something now, you'll go for lunch with force rockets. When your tea is getting cream, out of steam, recharge your tossball crew with force rockets. Force rockets. Force rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
What in there? Just working out. You know, we're gonna hang it up, man. That's crazy. Your last time for be some push-ups. Did all that working out? I couldn't dodge the 22. That's some nice dumbbells. Look at them. God damn. Barbell.
Let the paradigm worry about tomorrow.
That's how I know it's a baseball card or something over here. No. What's going on, cuz? You see something? So, okay, let's hold for a second. Hold. Damn, this was another clue for the goddamn armor thing, bro. Oh, I can go in there now? Okay, I can. But, what's down in this room?
With no you soon.
Yeah, that reload animation, I'm motherfucker.
When your ship's adrift and lost, and the crew starts running lost, why won't your mates when you've got more rockets?
Tomb of the Matriarch. What the fuck am I doing? Fuck it. Fuck it.
On this episode of Big Gain Hunter, we take you to the ice moon of Cloister.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system.
Oh, I'm somebody got no being
Everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks.
What the fuck am I? And who is this?
The rewards.
Wait. This is that same area we
Top
was...
shelf Mantipillar secretion.
Yeah, because I got the whip from out of here.
Animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you.
Why? Why would I want to be here?
Boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter.
Just to make sure I'm not tripping.
Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Immunosol.
Yeah.
The right multi-spectrum antibiotics for wildlife interactions gone wrong.
They got commercials playing. They ain't got no music on this bitch.
I'm freezing my... my assets off on Cloister, a law-forsaken snowball orbiting Elysium. Everyone knows Cloister
Is everyone dead here? So why do I mean this whole building was a shortcut back to somewhere we had no business being, bro. Like what the fuck?
There, beyond that crevasse, a herd of ursopods. Their hides, heads, and claws are as tough
Somebody's
as
still
the
alive
tundra.
here as well.
Cautious but feisty,
I
bearish
don't like
and
that.
bullish.
Cause how, where you at? I mean, it's a room I haven't looted.
Ursopods get awfully scratchy up close, although some can spit a nasty water from afar.
Oh, hey, Cole.
Uh-oh, they've taken an interest in me.
I said, who's that? You don't give a damn.
Ursopods are resistant to the cold.
I like pussy. That's crazy. You ain't like that. My boy gonna play with your
They're charging!
Yeah.
Get them off me! Get them off! Security team, shoot them! Merciful law, what am I paying you for? Okay, I'm okay. Let's move on to liquidation. Probably the most valuable.
It's not enough to say you think so without defending your position.
Did we do his mission though?
We won't
I believe what we need is on that terminal. I'll see if I can find my way in. Did you hear that? I think this may unlock.
A relatively standard file of cabinet features that must have been okay. After a few moments of searching, you eventually find that the bottom shelf bears a false bottom. You lift it to reveal a small compartment containing a single, slightly dusty bottle of alcohol. Take the bottle.
Terminal, but the toggle mecanism appears compromised. I shall hold it. You attempt to gain access to the machine.
Some alcohol?
You must finish reading through that terminal. The elevator's been summoned from below. Someone.
Oh shit! Someone on the way.
Consul Thoreau, I'm sure you're surprised to be receiving this message, and thus I can assume you already know my intent. Even considering aligning myself against the Sovereign is like sticking my hand in boiling oil. Yet my dead charges spur me forward. 10 scores of Arcadia's finest, at least 10 scores, died in defense of Golden Ridge. And does the region lie in our control? No. We fled like sprats, all at Varric's behest. I shall lower myself to work with you, Consul. I will help you uphold your plan to... Hold it. What in blazes? How long have you been standing there? What did you hear?
It's my ear. Alright.
I cannot believe what I heard. I cannot. My mentor isn't a turncoat. She must have intended. My mentor hated the Consul and was deeply devoted to the Sovereign. She'd never speak thus.
Rao, you really ought to have a sit down. Were this anyone except your mentor?
What I'm proposing is eminently plausible. It may be beyond you to see her machinations, but it's obvious to me that this was merely an intricate play. It's all that makes sense.
The seers among you already know.
I am not in denial. Wait, do you hear that?
Arbiter Rao, I finally got you. Submit quietly to the Protectorate's justice for your manifold transgressions.
Are you insane? Who are you? And on whose authority do you claim to judge me?
My name is Junior Arbiter Mayhall, and I operate on Arbiter Mandate, as you did once. Now, no questions. This is already going to be difficult enough.
This is not the time for your deranged jests.
Well, that's ridiculous. My interest in Arbiter Rao is purely professional.
Enough. This has been an unpleasant day and my patience is gone. Your accusations are baseless and accosting a higher-ranked arbiter is grounds for arbitration.
They're far from baseless. You stand accused of abandoning your post, of infiltrating Protectorate facilities with opaque aims, and of hampering the Protectorate war effort.
You are not helping.
Do my ears deceive me?
These accusations of yours are slander. If you believe false bravado shall save you from my wrath, you're sorely mistaken. At Oculus, and again at the Vox, You showed me that the law may be interpreted. Clemency can be granted where before it would be unthinkable. Here my sense of duty clamors to be answered. But as much as it surprises me to admit it, I think you're correct. To this recruit, I've diverged from the path. Slaying her for sincerely trying to do what is right would be a farce of justice. I would not, but I know the reality of swaying an arbiter from their chosen path. It's like...
What is this insanity? I would never imagine an arbiter balking from their chosen course. I had hoped Arbiter Rao would come to... I may not wish to judge him. I may not understand what has come over him. It is of no consequence. His crimes against the Protectorate are all that matters.
He was simply doing his duty, just as you or I must every day. Killing him would have been wrong, even though attempting to arrest me was a criminal act.
That's even worse than I thought. You chose not to do your duty and expect telling me so.
The Supreme Arbiter taught me to follow my own sense of justice. And I have. Use your mind. Think about what I did, what you intend to do. Is this moral? Is this right?
But it is of no consequence. I must... Architect's mercy. I'm just...
We don't know that for certain, but to an onlooker without our knowledge, it could seem that...
Even the Supreme Arbiter has struggled with this? That doesn't seem possible. But I suppose there's no way to ask her now. Consider my hand stayed. I can see that judging Tristan would only rob the Protectorate of another of its servants. It seems I must reflect on this matter.
It would appear we're in agreement. Neither of...
Yeah, I bet he is. Just remind him that abstaining from violence ain't the same.
So, what course of action do we take now?
Act now and receive a 1-week prognostication from a seer. Absolutely free.
It's important for an arbiter to use their forebrain. Next time you encounter something as you may find more questions than answers. But deciphering them and interpreting
uphold justice in my way.
Glory to the... I'm pleased we were able to resolve that altercation peaceably. Robbing Arcadia of an enthusiastic...
Huh. You beginning to wean yourself off of eating the shoe polish?
You know, I'd even venture to say she reminded me just a little of myself as a lad. All this excitement did not make me forget the confession on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I have to bring it to Virgil. Together, we can discover a... Have you lived all your life within the Protectorate? No. What do you know about what makes an arbiter? I refuse to question the Supreme Arbiter, just as I refuse to cast every belief I hold. Virgil will know what to make of this. He'll... Together, we'll figure out what to do. I'll message him when we return to the ship. Hopefully, he shall respond.
Consul Thoreau, even get my deck. No, hold it.
Why do I feel like there's something going on with the bookcase?
And now, constructually compelling yet categorically veracious statements regarding products researched and designed to increase energy, efficiency, creativity, and focus.
The future of nourishment is here. Apogee chips, shelf-stable and intestinally safe. Tomorrow's favorite snack is available today.
From the Order of the Ascendant. Ever bear in mind, we are molecular machines, our bodies a tuft of atoms, our minds a result of chemical reactions, our lives predestined along paths clear only in retrospect. The following song has been determined to facilitate abstract thinking and constructive rumination.
These outer worlds are cruel, the universe is cold.
2.7 Kelvin, if truth be told. The very fact we found each other boggles the undisciplined mind. I can count on you. You can count on me. In a golden ratio, geometric harmony. When our theories are challenged, when we stand up, you can count on me, and I can count on you. Colleagues can be cold, but academia's always true. Why use double entendres when sextuple ones will do? You taught me scientismic ways, even insisted not foresee. Two heavenly bodies never had pressure. Shut my fluids to 100 degrees Celsius.
God damn.
Putting facts over feelings, that scientism's adage. Together we rise above, we beat the mean average. We cite each other's sources, cite each other's dissertations. In our universe of lonely nights, we have internet.
What did all that put it?
I can count on you, you can count on me. In a golden ratio, geometric harmony. When our theories are challenged, when we stare down peer review,
Since that song was recorded with enough predictive analysis and auspication.
Consistency in your work is wonderful. Consistency in playlists is not. Now for a new song.
Sit downstairs, but where is it, bro? I'm looking to sell my stuff.
Tuned your receiver to Grand Plan Wireless. We verify before we amplify.